Toronto's ombudsman says the city's decision in 2023 to turn away refugees and asylum seekers from city shelters lacked fairness and caused harm.
Our Alan Carter joins us with more. Alan, the city manager, responding to this report on a bit of a defense.
Yeah, this is quite the standoff here at City Hall, something that I don't think we've ever seen anything quite like this. The Ombudsman has put out this report that, as you said, is very critical of how the city handled the influx of refugees in 2023, and at one point says that the city actually turned away refugees even when there were beds available in Toronto's shelter system. Now, here's where things get a little weird here. Is that the Ombudsman has put this report together and has given it to the city manager, and the city manager has said, yeah, I'm not going to do anything with the recommendations. The Ombudsman says the city manager has rejected the report. The city manager says, oh, I didn't reject it, I'm just not going to do anything with it. And he's pretty clearly irked by the language that is in the report.
To suggest that this is a systemic way that we deliver shelter services is just unfair. If we want to talk about disagreement about decisions in this time frame, I'm all for that. And we could have had that discussion. But this leads people to believe that this is something that, is just the way we do business. And it's not. It's why I go back to the history of how Toronto has accepted and dealt with in the shelter system refugee and asylum seekers for years. Didn't have this in place because we had a system that was sustainable and was operationally working.
And the city manager also says that 50% of those in city shelters right now are refugee claimants. And to this point of turning away claimants when there were beds available in the system, he said that is a very complicated thing. Often they hold beds available, trying to get someone from encampments to come in and say, we're holding that bed on the hope that a person is coming in. We're going to be talking to the Ombudsman and try and figure out this whole I reject your report, no, I don't reject your report thing. And we'll have more on that later today. Back to you guys.
All right, we look forward to that. Alan Carter, thank you so much for this report.